And we are live. Let's do a quick game recap of the Philadelphia Eagles beating the Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah, boy. Gotta get another one of these, baby. That's 2 times in a row, baby. Let's do it. But let's talk about this real quick, man. A hard fought game, a tough game for the Philadelphia Eagles, right? They had to earn this one. Now, before we get into it, the stat lines are not pretty. There's a clip going around right now of Chris Jones making fun of Jalen Hurts, saying you ain't even get 100 yards. Jalen Hurts has set your ass up. We won a game. How would you even know how much pass yards he has anyway, Chris Jones? But anyway, right? Because you in the stadium, you don't like. It's different when you watching the game. Like being in is obviously different, but when you watching the game, you don't realize like the stats. You don't really see the stats until you go home. And you don't realize like, damn, he threw for 300, 200, or 100 yards. I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna tell you why I'm not worried about the way the offense looked, the way that simply because you're playing in probably on record one of the most, if not the most hostile environment in sports, and you find a way to win it by 3 points. The most hostile environment in points. Environment in sports. You beat probably the best quarterback that ever lived, one of the best defensive coordinators that ever played, and one of the probably the best coaches that ever lived, and you beat them. Now, mind you, they had a few players out, but that's sports at the end of the day. I took a couple notes. I'm not gonna be here long. Philly media is already kind of starting, the offense and how it looks, and it's concerning. They said this all last year. I remember all last year you had Philadelphia media, right? And mainly this comes from the beat writers saying, I don't know if this is sustainable. They need to do this. They need to do whatever it takes to win the fucking football game. Whatever it takes to win the football game, what the Philadelphia Eagles need to do and what they will do. So I'm not going to overreact. I don't care about the numbers. Jalen Hurts can have 5 passing yards and 1 touchdown. If they win, I'm happy. I'm not a stat guy. I don't give a damn. That's talking heads and how things look. He didn't turn the ball over. When he had to make the plays, he made them on the offensive side of the ball, right? Saquon got on 90-something yards today. He had to fight for every yard. You're going to have games like this. And one thing, just like last year, because this is like merry-go-round, there's some games that are going to be hard fought. There's some games that are going to be tough. There's some games that how did we win this game? Or how did we lose this game? 2 months from now, you're not going to care what the stat line was. You're not going to care how much carries Saquon had. You're not going to care how much targets AJ had. The only thing you're going to care about is did you get the W and how that looks, determining you going to somebody's house, whether it be Green Bay or Washington or LA, or them coming to your house in the cold, in the hostile environment. How many people who want to talk shit? What's your record against the Kansas City Chiefs? And what's your record at Arrowhead Stadium? Let's talk about that. This is 3 times in a row we beat Kansas City. 2 times in Arrowhead. I'm going to take it. I don't care who he had on the field. I don't give a damn what. We get it how we get it. And the thing about Kevin Patullo, here's why I'm not concerned, right? One thing you got to understand, right? It's like a new job. You get a new job. When you first there, you're not going to do what you do 6 months or 2 years. He's just getting started. Let him get his feet wet. He's being conservative right now, right? He's being very conservative, which is fine as long as you're winning. It will open up. And then you have to look at the other side of this what's the defense giving you? They're giving me this. All right, let's take it. I don't give a fuck what the fans and the media want to see. What is the defense giving you? And you take it. Nobody said nothing about Mahomes. Him and Jalen Hurts had like 60 yards passing through the first 3 quarters because the defense was giving them and they were taking what they could get. And he still had a hell of a game, Patrick Mahomes. Hats off to him. It's going to take Patullo some time. It's gonna take him some time. He ain't been called. And even last year, y'all was talking about Kellen Moore. Oh, Kellen Moore. How come the Eagles can't? Why is the offense starting so slow in the first quarter? And next thing you know, we blow shit wide open. Give this shit some time. I know you want the clicks. I know you want the engagement. The only thing that matters is the W. That's it. W, W, W. You have people that doubted the Eagles all the way up into the Super. I don't know if this is sustainable. This is a sustainable. Fuck you, we won. Now it's, they're not going to be able to do this against the Packers. They're not going to be. Fuck the Packers. Bring on the Packers. Bring on whoever you want. We're going to do what we please with them. We're going to do what we please with them because we're going to find a way to beat them like we've been beating everybody else. We find a way to beat them no matter what type of attack they have. Like the Lions last year. Oh, this prolific passing, and they're scoring 50 points a game. They let Washington come in there and fuck them up. The Lions could have had Philly in Detroit last year. They could have had us on a platter in their home for that first ever NFC champion game. They shit the bed and let Washington bludgeon them, almost put a 50 burger on their head. I don't want to hear shit. And we will see the Packers week 12. We'll see y'all. We're going to see what's what. We are going to see what's what. So that's the only thing we care about. And as far as the offensive coordinator, it takes time. He'll be fine. This team will be fine. Once the offense hits its stride, because remember, last year it took us a few weeks before we hit our stride. Once we hit our stride, it's fucking lights out for the NFL. But let's talk about this defense, man. Andrew Mukuba, and I wanted to kind of highlight this point because Howie Roseman's draft picks are panning out. Jahad Campbell, right? Andrew Mukuba, number 24. He's the one that got that tip-up pass and almost took it to the damn house. He also had a key sack. Jahad Campbell made some good plays in there. I think he had a sack. My man Jadarius Smith coming in, no training camp, making plays. Obviously, Jordan Davis, which is another draft pick. Carter, another draft pick. Azeez Ojulari, Josh Uche. We balling. Zach Bond. Another thing I want to talk about too. Adoree Jackson played way better today. Mind you, not against the same quality receiver, obviously. CeeDee Lamb is one of the best in the game. Pickens is one of the best in the game. What do you expect? But he was in frame and he made a couple of plays today. So once again, Howie's showing he's masterful at drafting. He's masterful at putting these players in position. And, we're going to go a long way. Also, that pass rush is looking I'm loving the way the pass rush is looking. Parts of this game gave me flashbacks to the Super Bowl. The way we was getting to the quarterback, the way we get that push in the middle and a guy coming off. And I would like to see it improve a little better, right? But I'm liking what I'm saying. I'm loving Andrew Mukuba coming on the blitz. I'm loving Jahad Campbell coming on in blitz. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So let's keep that going. Let's keep improving on the defense and keep getting better. And shout out once again to the mastermind, our defensive coordinator, right? Vic Fangio. Because when you give him the pieces, he knows how to move this. He knows how to move this shit around like chess pieces. And Vic Fangio did his thing tonight. We're going to be fine. We knew these first 4 were going to be tough games. If we can get out of here 3-1, I'll take it. 4-0 preferably, because I think we owe Tampa a body. These next 2 games are going to be just as tough as these first 2 games were. But we're going to be fine. The offense will get it together. I'm 100% positive because I know the leader in general that we have in Jalen Hurts. He's going to make sure of it. Our offensive line is going to make sure of it. A.J. Brown, Smitty, Goddard was out today. They're going to make sure of it. So that's my quick thoughts on the game. A W's a W. Fuck the Philly beat writers that want to try to stir something up all week. All we care about is W's. And when we get the bowl like we did, and our goal is the bowl. That's our goal, the bowl. And we got it last year by doing whatever it takes against every single opponent to win. And that's what we'll continue to do. Shout out to the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm out of here. Peace.